back to the channel. On today's episode, we are back on the Yamaha 210 FSH Sport. And what we're gonna do is, we've got a new product released by Skar Audio that I just purchased, and we are gonna swap it out for the old one. So stay tuned and let's get this thing started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and show you what Skar has come out with for the new Tower series for their marine speaker line. Alright, so on today's episode you can see here this is the SK65MB-TWR, and what this is Skar Audio for the marine line has come out with a full kit including the marine 6.5-inch speakers, as well as their tower mounts and pods. So instead of having to buy a Skar Audio 6.5-inch marine speaker and then finding a tower pod for it, it is now all one unit. Kind of like I did in my previous video. If you've seen it, I bought aftermarket cans for it, and then I installed the Skar Audio into the cans itself. And I can show you what that looks like right now. This is my current setup. One of the biggest problems that I had was that these didn't fit perfectly into this aluminum housing, so I had to trim that, which not everybody has a tool for that. And also, these were made for much larger cross members or tower bars, more like Wake Series boats, so they didn't fit properly. These things do move when something hits really hard, and that was very annoying to me, but I wanted to stick with my Skar Audio setup, so I kept them for the time being. But now Skar Audio has released their Marine Series tower speakers, the complete kit. It comes with the speakers and the pods, and I will leave a link down in the description below for these. I think they're a fantastic deal. They come in much cheaper than any of the competitor prices in this sound quality range, and they come with multiple mounting systems, so you can go from a small bar, also it doesn't matter if it's circular, tubular, square, and you can also go to a large bar. So there's different applications for it. So let's go ahead and get into this unboxing and see what you get with their new tower speaker package. All right, as always, it's a box inside of a box. I do like that. They keep their shipping really protected. You can see the foam inserts. And then you actually have the product display box. Now, this is something that you would see more on a product shelf. But this is what it'll look like when you get it. So, nice box. I like it. Oh, it's actually got some raised edges for the speakers. It's very nice. But yes, this mounting system is going to be awesome. Now again, these are the 6.5-inch 160 watt RMS marine tower speakers. That is going to be 160 watts RMS for both speakers together. They are 80 watts RMS individually. Let's open up this box and see what we got inside. All right, you got our user manual. Okay, gives you your dimensions, your speaker size, your impedance, your RMS, so all the good stuff you need to know for when you're installing it. You get your Skar Audio vinyl decal, and then a beauty cover. This looks to be, yep, just a beauty cover here. All right, so we've got some hardware already to start with, packaged up here nicely. Looks like you got your shorter hardware for the smaller bar mounts, and you've got your larger hardware for your larger bar mounts. Oh wow. All right, so these things come wrapped in a cloth. That's nice. I like that. Let's take one out and take a look at it. So it looks like you got a nice long lead for your power or signal wire. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. I do like that. That's very nice. That is a very shiny gloss black finish. I like that they actually, these aren't screwed into anything, but these are Allen key bolts that bolt the speaker to the housing. You've got an aluminum trim ring between the speaker and the pod itself. You have what looks to be a nice Skar Audio silver or chrome logo. It looks here like this might be a port. I will have to investigate that further. It is not a port. Okay, so these are sealed, completely sealed, not ported enclosures. That is just a design. You've got a nice rubber gasket right where your speaker wire lead comes out. And then I know that this mount swivels as well as has different size clamping. Now you can see already how tiny that can get down to. So that is awesome. Actually, I think I might order another set of these for my golf cart because these would work perfectly. So you get 2 sets of these. They come in white or black. Come in the cloth. Looks like you get 3 sets of hardware. You've got 1 set here for the smallest enclosure. Yep, so then this is a medium size bar that you'd be mounting to, and then a large diameter bar that you'd be mounting to. So you actually get 3 different options for how big of a bar that you want to clamp these to you can mount to. That is awesome. All right, so there's your unboxing. Let's go ahead and get to swapping these out with my custom ones that I did before they came out with these. All right, so now we got the new tower speakers by Skar Audio installed, and it is time to go ahead and do a audio test. Let's see how these things perform. I recommend them? Absolutely. I think they sound much crispier. They provide a more horn style, louder projection when they're playing. I've ran these at doing 41 miles an hour on about a 15 mile an hour wind day. No issues hearing these crystal clear. Not only do I like the sound, they look better. They are mounted much better and secure with my T-top, which I love. And with the looks and the sound, they also have a smaller footprint. So when I walk around the boat, I no longer have to worry if I'm going to hit my head being a 6'3" guy. Whereas the old pods, they definitely, I would have to be mindful of them when I was walking around the center console. Now these ones are uptight up against my center console, and yes, if I leaned all the way into my center console, I would hit my head, but I would have to be walking on an angle. Now I can walk straight by, no issues, and I do not hit them. So I really think that Skar did an amazing job with these. The design looks amazing. The logos on them look fantastic. And yeah, it's a great package. If you're looking to do the install without tower speakers already, go check out my other video. I'll post a link up here in the video for you to click on it, where I did the initial tower speaker install. That'll show you how to do all the wiring, etc. But you won't need to do like the trim work and installing them into the pods. This comes completely set up, ready to go, with speaker wire attached to them. You may need to buy speaker wire to extend the speaker wires to get them down into your center console. But other than that, this kit comes completely ready to go. And I'm highly, highly impressed with this audio. So yeah, these new tower speakers from Skar Audio, highly recommend them. I hope you like this video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Until then, I'll see you on the water.